Morning, it's Alrider here, and welcome to another Figure Force video. Now this one's a little bit different. Those of you who've been following my channel for a while know I found a load of my childhood toys from when I was a kid at my mum and dad's, and since then I've been really wanting to get some of them on display. I'm in the process of sorting out my display and everything like that, and hopefully I'll do it over the next couple of weeks or so I will do a new display video. However, what I've been really wanting to get on the show for a while is my Visionaries. Now, you remember a few weeks ago I picked up a Turtles big playset base thing with the intention of doing some customization on it to make some dioramas, and unfortunately or fortunately at the time my son took a shining to it, so I decided just to let him play with it. Since then, there's been various Finding Nemo and Cars toys bought for him. So I was actually able to take it apart, it was just getting in the way, and started to make some dioramas. And these dioramas were for my Visionaries. So what I want to do is I want to show you what I've done. I'll put a few photos up on here as I talk through. And basically, I'll show you what I've done so far. So I started off with separating this Turtles base into its four main pieces, and there was two parts that I had an idea of using. There was a part that looked kind of like a castle, which was a sewer with like a drain section in and everything like that. There was also a part that was kind of just like a part of the bottom base, and what I wanted to do with that part is make a float stand for Skyclaw. So first of all, what I did, and it was really simple, is I took the castle looking drain section and I made the decision I was going to start with a base colour of black. Now I picked up some really cheap spray paint, no primer at all, just black spray paint, and I picked it up from B&M for about $2.99, and I just gave this 2 or 3 coats of this black spray paint, and that was my base coat, and that actually took the longest time on this diorama. From that point then, I just got a 2-inch brush, some black and white paint, and I mixed it various tones of grey and dry brush layer upon layer on the top of this toy, or this diorama piece. I decided I want to make it look more cartoony, so I put a little bit of blue in there just to make it look kind of more cartoony, less realistic. I know it might sound a bit weird, but I think it works. And then once I've done those layers of the white, the greys and the blues, I then started to pick out some of the pipe work and some of the metal work with silvers and copper colours. And I'm really happy with the result. You can see it here with my Spectral Knights on display. You can see Ars on here. You can see Feral. You can see, I'm forgetting all the names, and Leoric at the bottom. And my rare prototype, Hogwatcherick. You can see there, he hasn't got his hologram, unfortunately, he hasn't survived, but you can see he does have the power of the sexually perverse pig. So basically he would have a giant horny pig that come out of his staff. Yeah, joking aside, I'm really not sure about this display. I like the look of it. However, unfortunately, I've got some of the Spectral Knight vehicles. In fact, I've got both of them. And what I really want to do is have those on display, and you can fit 4 of the Spectral Knights in there. So is there really need for a black backdrop? Probably not. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look and see if I can maybe display some He-Man figures on there or something like that. Now the one that is really successful, I feel, is the diorama for Skyclaw. It's not the most stable, it will hold, it does rock a bit when you touch it, but for display purposes it's perfectly fine. I really like the way it looks. I think that how I've built the different pieces together. That's a good point actually. Before I painted this particular diorama, there was a lot of holes in the base. So what I did in order to basically make it look more realistic, I used a lot of polyfiller on it, and polyfiller allowed me to basically just made like rocks and dirt and whatever it might be. I think it's worked quite well. I've also put blue on this, same process, same technique, bit of silver, bit of copper, various dry brushing. And I think it really works. I really like this display. I really like my Darkling Lords. That is the entire collection of my Darkling Lords. And I'm really happy with it. I think it looks really good. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to fit all these displays together. I've got, of course, my Transformers that need to be redisplayed. I've got my Centurions I really want to display, as well as my NECA stuff and all the recent other toys I've been picking up. But I think that will really work, and it will be one that will be on display. So let me know your thoughts. I know this has been a quick video and a quick tutorial, but I would really recommend you having a go at this. It literally took me no more than half an hour to do the paint work on this, apart from the spraying. Really simple to do, really easy technique, and really effective, I feel. So let me know your thoughts. Do you like what I've done? Would you like to see more of me doing these things? Maybe some more in-depth tutorials? I don't know. Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been Zort Rider, and I'll catch you again soon.